Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the second to last update for Dewey's readathon during the readathon that I'm going to be doing. We're at a weird angle in my room again because the kittens need to sleep. They were glaring at me for keeping them up. So I moved back in here. So I've finished my third book for the readathon. So the ones I've finished so far, the first one was this one. The colors of all the cattle. Yeah. So this is book 19 in the number 1 Ladies Detective Agency series. It was pretty good. Second book I finished was Killing Crazy Horse by Bill O'Reilly. It was really good, 5 stars. And the third book I've finished is Corduroy Mansions by Alexander McCall Smith. Book 1 in a new series by him, of which at the time of this book there were 2. And this one was just a 3-star for me. Maybe if I get into the characters, I'll like it more, but I remember in 44 Scotland Street, I liked the characters a lot more and I was more engaged. This one, I never really cared about the characters. So there's a lot of characters. They're hard to keep track of sometimes. Like, there's a lot of couples where the characters kind of seem similar enough to each other that it's hard to tell who's talking. So, yeah, I just didn't connect with it very well. Not my favorite series, but, yeah, it happens. So, this one is done. I'm still only about halfway through on Tyranny. I'll finish this one tomorrow, probably, because I'm not really doing much more eyeball reading, because the lighting's not very good for that in here. I'm probably going to also wait to finish this one till tomorrow. Probably tomorrow evening. I haven't decided yet. I will be finishing it, but I was able to find an audiobook for The Billy Pulpit by Doris Kearns Goodwin. So I can read bits of it and listen to bits of it, and I don't have to just read with my eyeballs, because in the last 2 hours of the readathon, I'm probably going to want to do more audiobooks, especially since I'm still working on hats for my friend's charity project. So it's nice to be able to crochet while I'm listening. So I will be starting The Billy Pulpit when I finish this video. And probably will finish it by tomorrow evening, because I will be going to bed after the readathon's over, so in 2 hours, and sleeping for like 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours. And then I have stitching group, and that goes for most of the middle part of the day, and then I'll be back to my books with sprints. There are a lot of Fable and sprints tomorrow, but I don't think I'll catch any of those. I will be going to bed as the 8 o'clock sprints start, I think. Pretty sure. But I will be hanging out on Coda's sprints, of course, tomorrow evening. So that's when I'll probably get back to my books. But yeah, I'm going to be starting another audiobook. I'm working on a hat. This one is pink and purple. So I'm hoping to finish it before I go to sleep as well. We'll see. Yeah. So as far as I can tell, it's been a good readathon. Everybody seems to be having a great time. I've seen a lot more participation from the other side of the planet this time, which is nice. I don't feel like I'm the only one participating at this time of day. So that's nice. Because some readathons, I feel like I'm talking to the crickets. But this time when I post the sprints, people actually are awake and doing them. So as far as things like that are going, I think this has been a pretty good one so far. And I have an idea that we're probably going to do pretty well next year. Because I've been doing a more limited role. I've only been doing the sprints posts and the surveys today. So the other admins have been doing a lot more of keeping the participation going and that kind of stuff that I normally try to do more of. And things are going well. So if I figure out how to move to where I want to be living, and if my internet gets disrupted, we still have a readathon. I mean, we would anyway, but it'll be a lot easier if I don't have to worry about it. Because, yeah, it gets really awkward if your internet is unstable and you're trying to post things every 4 hours. It's tricky. Anyway, so I'm going to sign off and get started on my next book. And I will probably do another video maybe when I wake up. Might be a little bit less bleary-eyed. So it might not be at the end of the Dewey's Readathon official hours. It might be more like a couple hours later when I'm more awake. I'm actually feeling more awake than I tend to be at this stage. I did a bit of yawning a couple hours ago, but I've hit my second wind. This is actually my normal bedtime right around now. So I'm, at this point, only staying up a little bit past my normal bedtime. So that helps. Yeah. I'm still going to be tired. But I hate the early mornings a lot more than I do the super late nights. I like late nights. So I'm doing better now than I was in the first video, where it was more like, what am I doing up at this time? I should be going to bed. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. And the next one will be wrapping up what I've accomplished during the readathon official hours. I am doing the extended weekend as far as trying to finish books. So I will probably do an additional wrap up at the end of the weekend that also is in the playlist for the Deweys. Because also the Fablin day 3 leg ends at it ends at midnight Eastern time, so 10 o'clock my time tomorrow. Technically today, I suppose. So by the time I'm wrapping up my accomplishments for this readathon, we will also be done with the Fablin leg, and yeah, moving on to the next one. So I need to make sure also to log my points for all the books I finished this weekend tomorrow before time runs out. And yeah, so that's all gonna happen, and I might talk a little bit about Fablin because I haven't talked much about that because I haven't been doing very many updates because reasons. Anyway, did you want to say hi, Mr. Dude? Did you need to say hi? Because you're a kitten. Oh, he says yes. Mwah. Look at this kitten. Mwah. Yeah, this is Bobby. He's our kitten. He says hi. Yes. He's very sweet. He's mostly at the growing his fur back and his ringworm spots stage at this point. He got a bit of a cold, so his eye is a little bit pink around the edges, but just one. So he's getting better. He still has a little bit of a cough sometimes, but very intermittent. So I think he's on the mend. They all got some kitty cold. Possibly the same thing that's been going around that people have been getting, but in any case, sneeze, yes. Yeah, so that's Bobby. If I was gonna keep a kitten out of this batch, he might be the kitten I would pick. He's a very sweet kitty. Not very flashy looking, but he's a nice kitty. So, anyway, I'm going to get back to my reading, and I will see you guys in the next update, probably in about 6 or 7 hours is my guess. So, talk to you soon. Bye.